Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. In our present series of lectures on creativity and innovation, this is the third lecture on creativity and innovation. Because of the importance of the topic is this topic has been divided to many subsections or to many presentations. This is part third, and then will come part fifth and sixth. So, dear students, coming to the slide, creativity and innovation. The slide is very self-explanatory. Boys, success, innovation, venture. Venture means a new startup, a new business. Sales are important because without sales you cannot generate revenue, and from revenue you cannot generate, after deducting the different costs, the profits. Marketing is again very much important aspect. Competition, opportunities, all these are the aspects of business. But the important thing is ideas. You should have good ideas, and you should convert those ideas to good plans, business plans, and then convert the plans into actual business or startups. Customer, teamwork. Without teamwork you cannot achieve your strategic goals. You have to trust on the team members. You have to involve them in the decision making. You have to guide them. You have to produce a synergy in them. Then you will achieve your goals. Support, strategy, long-term goals. Again, boys, the business is like a tree, and the tree has different branches, and success has all these attributes. Okay, and the important is what? Innovation. Innovation comes from creativity, idea converted to new products and services, and then a new business. Okay, boys, this is an old innovation, but an innovation that has revolutionized the human life. Places where there is no electricity, or the countries who are not very good on water resources, or let's say they are incapable to produce nuclear and other sort of energies, fuel, then they go for solar, and it's a very best source. If your area is has sunny, and the time of sunlight is quite handsome, then this is a very good idea. In Pakistan you see a lot of the agriculture lands in Balochistan, in southern Punjab, and even in southern KPK. They are now irrigated through solar electric pumps, and it is making a difference in the life of people who have been provided this opportunity either by government or they themselves arrange it. We see that Israel has no other source of electricity, like their natural resources. They have no natural resources like gas, oil, big water resources where they can make dams. Their 90% electricity requirements, especially the household requirements, are fulfilled by solar panels, and it is a very renewable source, very cheap in the long run, and very customized. Change is the only rule in this universe. The moment I am speaking, the next moment there is change. Change in all things in this universe. The planet moves from one position to another, and change is the only constant in this universe. So you should be change adopter. You should be flexible enough to adopt to the new requirements of the markets, the new requirements of the life, as this pandemic has changed our lives very much. We are now taking our classes online. We are even shopping online. In the coming days, who knows if it prolongs, how life will change. So you should be prepared to all these changes. So change is always innovative. There are many opportunities for creativity, innovation, and change. Coming to our next slide, boys. Idea, vision. Vision is where you want to go. Development of your business, yourself, teamwork, teams development, analysis, inspiration, role models you have, business models you have, repeatable, the monotonous jobs that should be made more creative, innovative, and more challenging, more attractive, so that people can enjoy their jobs and they can really come up with new processes and new ways of doing the job. The important thing is, boys, that the job should be done, that the goal should be achieved. Okay? Innovation and creativity are very important tools for the modern manager, for the modern businesses around the globe. Now coming to basically innovation, as I have told you in the previous lecture, that creativity is generation of new idea, and there are many methods to generate: brainstorming, Gordon method, reverse brainstorming, free association. These are some of the methods. In innovation, when you generate a new idea and it is converted either in the lab or in the actual markets into actual products and services, that is innovation. Innovation is tangible, while idea is not tangible. That is in the realm of theory. Innovation is in the realm of actual products and services. Types of innovation. There are many types of innovation. One is breakthrough innovation, the other is technological innovation. Breakthrough innovations are very few, boys. It shows fewer in number, like penicillin, like Wright brothers producing the airplane, like Einstein discovering the atomic energy. The E is equal to mc squares are a theory of relativity and special relativity. Newton, the three laws of motion. Galileo, the planet, the earth is moving around the sun, not the sun is moving around the earth. While paper, which really improved the learning process, and ships that move communication faster between countries and improve trade, railway tracks, and all these are few examples of breakthrough innovations that has really changed the course of human life. Okay, boys? Establishing the platform on which future innovation is an area. Establish the platforms within the organization, which has flatter organizations, as I have told you that in bureaucratic organizations which are quite huge, and there are reporting and discipline and other things. The flatter organizations are very suitable for the creative job. There are few individuals, and I have given you the examples of Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan. The IQ laboratories are a classical example of the the classical example of innovation and creativity, which produce atomic energy for Pakistan, should be protected by patents, trademarks, and copyrights. These needs to be protected, otherwise somebody else can claim it, and if you didn't have claim of you as the first inventor, you as the first person to do a thing, then your right cannot be uh, protected by law unless and until you have properly applied for the copyrights. Technological innovations occurs more frequently, not at the same level of breakthrough inventions. Breakthrough are less frequently, while technological inventions are are more frequently offers advancement. The product in the market needs to be protected. What is the core area of technological invention? That is product and marketplace. Either you launch your old product in a new market, like things are launched in USA, the 5G technology, and now it is launched in Pakistan. So this is new market, but technology is old. On the other hand, new products, a car which is first produced in USA and now in this market, but that may be some new product, but a product which is already existing in the market, but it changes the features of that product. For example, we have the old TVs, the black and white, then the colored TVs, then the other smart TVs, and now we have come to the LCDs, and these are the technological advancements which makes modification in the products according to the customer needs and wants, and make the product more more attractive for the end customers. Offers advancements in product and market. Boys, going to the next slide. Hope you are moving with me. Be focused on it and study it at your ends when you are free, and it will give you very good insights how you can use your present skills and your present potentials and your present whatever you have to be good at doing things in the practical life. Innovation, ordinary innovation occurs most frequently, very frequent, extends the technological innovation to the better product or serve, or one that has different market appeal, usually come from market analysis and pull, not technologically pushed. Some, like the mobiles, the features change after every 6 months. New mobile of the same company, let's say Apple, with some new features and advanced version comes. Samsung, then the Huawei, and so many other names. Innovation, defining a new innovation, product or service. It should be, what is newness? Newness are what we call niche. In the consumer concept, a change in the package or container. You just change the packaging of a product and it becomes it has a different look to the customer, and slight changes or modifications in the appearance of the product. Some changes in the appearance of the product, making it more attractive, more delightful, more colorful, like the industrial markets. Companies also add products to their product line that are already marketed by other companies. Products are new to the manufacturer but not to the consumer. If you are in a business but your competitor have launched a product before you, and then now you are launching the same product in your product line, then that is new for you, a sort of newness for your company and the customers which are associated with your brands. For example, nowadays the organic stuff is very much in toothpastes and edible oils are liked vegetables and fruits which are organically produced. Okay boys, coming to the next slide, classification of new product. Consumer viewpoint. The continuum proposed by Thomas Robertson is based on disrupting influence that use of a product has on established consumption patterns. Consumer, according to consumer point of view, what is newness in a product? Thomas Robertson has very cleverly and very smartly explained the phenomena. And how he explained the phenomena? Here is the disruption influence of a specific product on the established consumption patterns of customers, consumers. Continuous innovations, dynamically continuous, discontinuous. He classified them into three. The approach is consistent with the marketing philosophy that satisfaction of consumer need is fundamental to venture's existence. So boys, you can see that how Robertson in a very smart way divide the total market into three. Now we will see boys in the next slide what actually meant by the continuous innovations, dynamically continuous and discontinuous. So boys, moving to the next slide. Now over here we can see boys that continuous innovations are those innovations least disrupting influence and established consumption patterns, that has least influence. People are still using those products in the old way, but there are some changes in that. You should think on what the products are which has least disrupting influence on the established consumption patterns. For example, if we see how the McDonald's come to Pakistan, and it was first launched in Karachi because Karachi is a cosmopolitan city, and in the rest of the country it came after serving the Karachi market for 5 years. But in Karachi it does not disrupt the established patterns of people to extremely greater extent. You can compare it with tea. Tea has disrupted the established patterns of the subcontinent people to a very great extent. Dynamically continuous innovation, some disruption influence on established consumption pattern. There are more severity of disruption in dynamically continuous innovations. For example, you move when we move from PTC landline to the mobile in the late 90s, early 90s. We see, especially in late 90s, people are switching more to the mobile sort of stuff, rather than the landline, but still landline is there. Discontinuous innovation involve the establishment of new consumption patterns and creation of previously unknown products. They are products which are produced for the first time, like when we for the first time created the automobile, and it changed the way people concept of using different things for movement from one place to another. Before it was on animals like uh, horses, but then we use the cars and bikes and motorcycles, and now we see it has this has completely changed the old ways of what we call movement from one place to another place. Coming to the next slide, from a viewpoint of a firm, what is innovation? Distinction can be made between new product and new markets. New product are those products which you produce for the first time as business organization, but new markets are on the other hand those markets which previously your products and services were not served there to the customers. Now you are serving there, so they are new markets. Situation with new technology and new markets are the most complicated and pose the highest degree of risk. What technology and new markets? Very complicated phenomena. You cannot easily understand the dynamics of when technology is involved in a new market, that where it will head. And we can see what are the pros and cons of the 5G if that is fully introduced around the globe. Now a very lovely, very detailed diagram of new product classification systems that will give you a very good overview, a comprehensive outlook of how products and markets are changed. We see at the top that technology newness in a product is shown over here, while market newness is shown on x-axis. Y-axis shows technology newness, y-axis shows what? The market newness. No market change, same old market, and no technological change means same old product, but a bit, no market change but a bit change in the technology, reformation, change in the formula or physical product to optimize costs and quality. New technology replacement, replace existing product with new one based on improved technology. New technology, that is change in the same technology, new features, but altogether new technology. Let's say a TV and then VCR and other things, stuff in that, but it is LCD. No change in the market, but the technology changed the outlook of products, and so its perception or its satisfaction level of the different needs and wants of the end customers. Now come to, let's say, strengthening market. The market is the same, but you are more penetrating in the same market. Remerchandising, increase sales to existing customers. You focus a very rigorous advertisement. You focus on very rigorous promotional activities for the wholesalers, distributor, and end customers. Like if you purchase some product and you have the coupon, you may get a lucky draw and have a new Honda car. Such things can improve your product sales in the existing market. Improve technology, improve products utility to customers. Product has some improvement, features changes. At the same time, you make it available to more customers previously in the same market, but now you are reaching those customers which you previously were unable to reach, but they are hidden customers, but the availability of product is a problem for them. Product life extension. New technology, add new similar products to line, serve more customers based on new technology, like the Toyota is using. Toyota in the 80s and 90s will have very few models around the globe, but now we see that they have a very huge product line. Same market, but with different products. Some on electricity, some on other technologies. New market, altogether a new market. This is the old market. You strengthen your presence in the old market in the second phase, but now you are moving to a new market. Now new market, but no technology. New user, add new segments that can use present products. Your market is in Karachi, but now you started your outlet in Peshawar. Yeah, your market is in New York or Dubai. You started launch the product in Karachi. Improved technology, market extension, and 8 new segments modifying present products. You change the products to some extent to incorporate the localized needs of people. You see the Toyota automobiles, they have a variation of features for their different markets around the globe. Cars which are sold in European Union, they are very much different from cars sold in Middle East, and those sold in, let's say, in Southeast Asia, and those sold in America. Diversification. You go to a new market with a new sort of business altogether. Add new markets with new products developed from the new technology, like Microsoft did. They came to new markets with their new product, that is, they purchased Nokia. Or for example, Pakistan Tobacco in the old days moved to African country with their main focus is cigarettes, but over there they see that the local supply of wood and other things are very good, so they make a paper mill there. So this is diversification. That means you are moving from your core business to altogether a new business. Like you are in financial sectors, you are a banker, HBL. Now you want to make a paper mill, a sugar mill, or any other textile plant. So that means you are diversification. Diversifying your products in your businesses. This is how the businesses around the globe diversify their products in their markets, boys. In this summary of the different changes, bit changes in the product features and technology and the markets, give almost a new look to your products and services. A model of opportunity recognition process. Now it's very important, boys. Prior knowledge of the market and customer are their problems. If you are in, let's say, NSM, National Sales Manager, or somebody is XYZ is NSM in Pakistan, he has a very good prior knowledge of the fast moving consumer products in Pakistan. Cigarettes and are fast moving consumer products, like is edible oils and other such stuff. Your formal education, you are you should educated from a good institute. Experience, personal experience, work experience, both count towards experience, and that experience came again to your prior knowledge of the product. Entrepreneurial alertness, that is very much personal attribute of the entrepreneur. Networks, again, that is very much important, and you should focus on the networks. You should have very good personal networks, and personal networks give very positive very positive inputs to your business. And then come the outcome, successful opportunity recognition. You entrepreneur, while moving, while having this background, if you didn't have, you hire some advisors, then come or land up with a good opportunity. Hope you are understanding, boys. Now, if you have first, thanks for your patient listening, and your questions will be welcomed in the online session, inshallah ta'ala. And you are asked to go to your ebooks, to some videos and other material, and so that we can generate a good discussion, fruitful discussion for our live session. Stay safe and blessed. Take care of yourself, especially your parents and people, your family, in your neighborhood in this period of pandemic. Again, a message that do not move out to public places, because the pandemic is rising very much in Pakistan, and it may create trouble for yourself. You may create trouble for yourself and your family. Take care of yourself. Khuda Hafiz.